Hola, everybody. Gracias for coming back. I appreciate y'all. Gracias, whoever coming back. See if I'm on FYP. See, I am. Hello, everybody. Chiefs, Texas Prods, thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. Everybody, let's go ahead and double tap the screen, share the live, all that good stuff. I'll bring you right on up, Texas Prods. Let me make sure that you guys can see me good on the Tubi. I'm sorry, on TikTok. Oh, my bad. I don't know what happened there. Like, I lost connection and the whole shebang. Just saying. So let me go ahead and do my own due diligence. For those on the tube, just letting y'all know if you're new here, I'm Riot. I represent Riot Radio because silence is not an option. If we are silent, then we're compliant. It's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stay quiet. Never. Never. Also, listen, let's be informed, stay informed, and not go misinforming. The more informed we are, the harder it is to be manipulated, and that's a fact. Nina, thank you so much for coming back. Chiefs, thank you so much for coming back. All of you guys. Let me go ahead and do my own due diligence. La 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 la. And don't forget, hit that arrow at the bottom right corner. You can repost it by copying the link several times. Also, it says that just tells them that you're outsourcing it. Also, adding it to your story counts as a share. Don't forget about that. Yes, and you have the right to plead the fifth 100%. So do immigrants. The same. Everybody, don't forget about the daily heart meal, which is really important, y'all. It's absolutely vital. It is very, very important. TikTok will not stop bothering me, okay? If you guys do not send me the daily heart meals, okay? Show me the love. Show me the love, y'all. Much respect to everybody. Much love. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful Wednesday. Sorry, I had to yell at my daughter real quick. No. But okay, I get what okay, look, Chiefs. I mean, okay, so hold on. If vasectomy is not okay in your eyes, right, for you, then why is it okay for a woman to have to go through all this shit? Like, we go through a lot. Taking birth control is not easy. There's a lot of changes hormonally. Pregnancies, also just saying, do a lot of things hormonally. Having a
Hello,
child.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. I sure can. Go ahead and introduce yourself for everybody who didn't know. Age, date, who, and if you still support Trump, yay or nay.
18, Texas, and yes, I support Trump.
Okay. So we were talking, Texas Pros and I were talking about ABs here, guys. And Texas Prods feels that no matter what scenario, a baby that a female should carry a child full term. Um, Now I personally am big on um pro-choice. Now I believe that it's thank you, Lavos. How are you doing, my brother? I miss you. I love you. Prayers to you always. And when La Juju gets here, guys, I'll go ahead and talk to her about it so she can know that everybody's here to support her. If y'all don't know who La Juju is, she'll be here shortly. Texas stay red. Well, Jeffrey, I think we will stay red. We haven't been red in decades. If a woman doesn't want birth control and she wants her man to get a vasectomy, none of my business. If a woman But what if a woman is on birth control and it's been proven, let's say, 3 times already that she gets pregnant while on birth control, and she's already tried several different birth control options, right? Wouldn't you say like, "Hey, I love you, baby, and let me do something so that you don't have to go through this again." I mean, I hope that you all do realize that it's actually a form of deformation that a woman goes through when they carry a child, not just due to our uterus growing, which makes our belly look big, but our hips, our bones. And that's true. Love me. Exactly. Vasectomies are not 100%. Vasectomies are not 100%. Just like getting your tubes tied is not 100%. Just like being on birth control is not 100%. So with that being said, if the woman wants to have an AB, that's her choice. That is her
How is
choice.
that her choice?
Because listen, I'm going to tell you, Texas prods. So we've got the Republican Party over here complaining about people being on SNAP benefits, being on Medicaid, blah blah blah. But if we're going to force women to have children, and like I said, let's just say they were
So
oh yeah, love me, absolutely.
we're
Absolutely.
not we're not forcing them to have kids, okay? They get to
No,
have as much reproductive stuff. I'm not trying to get you banned.
no, you're
As
good.
much as they want, and then if they get a baby, they can just uh unalive the baby. So that's why I don't support it. Number one, I just think it's messed up to kill or unalive a baby.
But they're not a baby though. It's not a baby. So let's go with because I'm gonna tell you something. When I was younger, I was pro life, okay? Because I didn't understand things. And by then, at the age of 19, I already had two children and I was pro life, okay? Because I
Mhm.
always was under the impression that women were having ABs as an alternative to birth control, and which that's not the case actually. But
Well,
what I'm trying
yeah.
to say is that most Republicans are trying to take away SNAP. They're trying to take away SNAP benefits. They're trying to stop the Medicaid. But then you want women to have, you know, children that they're going to end up probably, most likely, 9 times out of 10, they're going to go and apply for these benefits.
Well,
And
yeah. I still think it's just wrong.
worst
Okay.
worst case scenario, by a rapist, and they have this child, they're
They
going
should
to
still keep the baby.
they're going to depend. Okay, but you will never know what it would feel like to be raped and then pregnant.
Well, yeah. I'll never know, but I think that they should still keep it. Number one, it's a baby. It has its entire life ahead of it, entire life. But you're just ending it before it even has a chance at life. And I think you should give it a chance at life.
And then give it a chance at life, so that it's going to be brought into a shitty life because let's say the woman just doesn't have the funds, she's not in the financial state to have a child, and it's very difficult than just saying go ahead and have give it up for adoption. There's a lot of psychological stress and issues that goes along with a woman that it's very very hard to
So
just
why
say
can't
give
they?
it up.
Like, why can't they just put it up for adoption?
And right, Joe, exactly. Because
I'd do it. I'd
there's
do it.
no, you wouldn't.
I would.
You just say that. No, you wouldn't. It's
I
very
would.
different. You don't understand the psychological, issues that come behind not just giving it up for
I would
adoption,
do it because
but
I know it's the right thing to
having
do.
an AB.
Okay. I would
Ha-
do it to because I know for sure it's the right thing to do. You could either end its life before it even has a chance of life, or let it live on its life with someone else because you don't have the financial stuff to have a baby.
What
Okay.
I'm talking about is the psychological. th- there's a lot of psychological issues that beaches be salty. Thank you. Hi, mamas. There's a lot of psychological issues that we got to consider here, whether the woman gives up the baby for adoption or if the woman has an AB.
So you think that they should just allow it all around America?
I think that they should allow it. Absolutely. I don't believe that unless you're going to be able to carry that child or someone is going to carry that child for them, which is not possible, then I don't think it's any of our business. And then there
I
must be
mean,
a reason behind it. Cuz like I said, there's a lot of psychological distress that comes behind an AB, and even more so when you're giving it up for a baby up for adoption. Okay? I know because I have a family member
I'd do
who
it in a split second.
that's not true.
I would
That's not true. That is not true.
right away.
Tampons. Let me
We
introduce
did if
Liam.
we didn't. Okay.
Liam, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah,
How old are you and what state are you chiming in from?
I'm 19. I'm in Connecticut.
You're fine, beaches. Why do you still support Trump?
I just want to go off of what he was saying. I don't know how you think taking the baby's life is worse than putting it up for adoption. How it's better.
I'm talking about for the woman psychologically. That's very difficult. Most of the time, they're not going to give up their baby for adoption.
Wouldn't it be harder, like, to live with the
Well,
guilt
yeah,
of
it
that
is
you
hard.
took the baby's life than putting it up for adoption, knowing that it's
So
still living?
my grandma's sister actually, but two of them both had an AB. They both have felt terrible about it their entire life.
Yeah,
I feel like they should put it up for adoption so that they know that they did the right thing.
knowing that their baby's still alive.
Exactly. Not knowing that you killed or ended a innocent life.
And then what if the woman's life ends? Okay, because you realize, right, that I mean, being that you're Christian, right? So you realize why a woman is forgiven for all their sins every time she gives birth.
Well, do
Well,
you know
yeah,
the
but also in
difference
the Bible it
between?
says that they knitted every
But
baby in their mother's womb.
but do you know why a woman is forgiven of all her sins when she gives birth?
Well, yeah.
Why?
No, you tell me why. I'm not
Because
100% sure.
because she is giving her life to give life.
Exactly.
So every pregnancy and every birth, there's a chance of a woman's life being lost. You can see it in their
I
eyes.
feel like
You can see it in their change of um of their heart rate and their BP. You can see it. Okay,
well,
their
yeah.
eyes change and whatnot. So if a doctor, if a physician, a professional is telling a woman, you will lose your life if you continue with this pregnancy. What if that woman has other children she needs to live for? See, that shit does not make sense.
Okay, if she has another children to live for, then
That's
that
actually is an Islamic tradition where the forgiveness of the woman from birth of the child.
Okay.
So
Regardless,
as
That's
I
from
was
so
saying,
Islam, not
the
Christianity or
father should just
Judaism.
take that. The father should take the priority.
I would
You
sacrifice
know,
myself for my kids.
what if
I do that in a heartbeat.
what are you
I
talking
do
about?
it
Women
so
sacrifice
fast.
for their children every day when they give birth.
So you think that
So
they
And
should
what's the
just
problem with doing
kill
it for
or
abortion?
end a baby's
what
life?
I want to know is why do men always have a I literally it's always men that come up here to talk about ABs.
Does it matter?
Because we're smarter in it.
No, you're not.
And we have a stronger
You would
opinion than women
never.
do.
You don't have the strong enough. You don't have the physique to even
Wait,
hold a
You
child.
want me to get a woman up here to
You
talk to
don't
you about
have.
it?
I
Because I
was
You don't
can
just
have
dang
the
talking
sure do
about
right.
that.
You don't have
religion.
the pain threshold to be able to
I can
carry
do that
life.
so quick.
That's been disproven by scientists literally everywhere.
Where
wait.
has that been disproven?
Well, they've also
Your
said that.
body would not be
Hang
able to
on. They've
handle it.
also said that
Would-
kidney stones were more painful than pregnancy to
No,
men.
no.
Yes.
That
Kidney
is true.
Yes.
A kidney
Go
stone
ahead.
actually
Go ahead.
is
Look it up.
a kidney stone is the closest that a man will ever get to understand what labor and delivery is.
Why would you have sex if you're gonna get an abortion?
What if a woman is on birth control?
What if they're graped?
or graped on birth control.
Yeah. Do you know the difference between getting conceived from a grape baby and a regular baby?
What
There is
if
none.
they were graped
There's none.
and on birth
Yeah.
control?
No, I'm talking about if they're just graped.
I'm just letting you know. Let's add on to that. What if they were
What's
I'm
graped
the
not adding on
difference?
to
and
No,
that. I'm
on
ma'am, ma'am,
birth
asking
ma'am, ma'am,
what's
ma'am,
the
control?
ma'am, ma'am,
difference
ma'am,
between
ma'am,
one being
ma'am, ma'am.
What?
conceived
Hold on. No,
in grape
listen.
and
Ma'am,
regular?
what's
So are
the
you okay?
Because
difference?
there's no difference.
Shh. Do you know the youngest child that has and record that has
It's
come out
5.
pregnant? Yeah, it's 5. Y'all are
8
disgusting.
or
You're
5.
disgusting to say that it's okay for a little girl to hold
What's
and
that
bear
proving?
Yep.
all the way until they give give
Yep.
birth.
Well, you're acting like we're
Are you
controlling if
okay?
they got
That's
raped. What?
disgusting. That is fucking
You know what
weird.
else is
That
disgusting?
is
Killing a
weird.
baby.
That is
You know what else
weird.
is
And
disgusting? You
okay,
know what else is weird? Ending a baby.
okay, so
Killing more lives
you
than
and
men did in
then
war.
you keep on saying the K word, so I'm
Can
just
I
gonna
ask you
uh-huh.
if the life of that child would be okay? Would you then advocate for that child to give birth?
If that child's life would be okay or the mother.
Mm-hmm. The mother,
If the mother's life was
even if she was even 9.
9 years
Now
of
it's
age,
abhorrent and disgusting. Who would do that to a person, a young lady,
not
girl?
a lady, yeah, a
But
girl.
yes. So would you be okay if everybody assumed that for the life of her, then AB would be okay?
For the life of her, AB would be okay. I'm sorry, repeat
But
that question.
if it didn't you know, provoke her life or try to end her life, would that be okay to have her give birth to it?
I don't find that to be okay because no matter what, that child's life is in danger by
Well,
carrying
that's
a
what I
life
said.
within
It's
her.
not. I took that off the table.
You can't,
So
not
this,
when it comes to a child.
let's say this. Well, actually, look up the youngest successful birth, and you'll be
It doesn't matter.
pretty surprised.
It doesn't matter.
Well, it does, because
No,
now we're
because
talking
the
about
chances
what
of a
you would
child.
accept and what.
Okay, so let's see here.
Well, we're talking about a threshold here.
Let's see here.
Just youngest successful birth.
Doesn't matter the success; it matters the risk. I was 16 and pregnant. And
Sure, and
I was
I'm
high risk.
okay. So
And I was
let's say
16.
Well, okay. So yet let's say that even younger than you. Let's say that a 12 for whatever. Let's say that it was consensual against with somebody the same age. Would you support AB if there was no threat to the life of the mother? And would you advocate for it?
Yes, I would advocate for it. I don't know the mother's mental health. I don't know their state. I don't know
You
their
can
state
give
of
them up for
mind. I don't know
adoption.
their financial state. Well, see, this is the problem.
Adoption.
Okay, have you ever heard of PPP?
PPP?
Yes.
You talking about precocious puberty pregnancy?
No. PPP is postpartum psychosis.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay. Postpartum
You'll get that whether
No.
you get an AB or not. Yes.
No.
My
Hold on,
wife got
that's
that.
postpartum depression.
So,
So your wife had psychosis?
yes, it's called prepartum depression.
That's depression. I'm talking about psychosis. There's a big difference.
Oh, I'm sorry. Psychosis. You are right. I misspoke with the depression.
Yes. Okay, so
Prepartum psychosis.
it's
Yes.
postpartum psychosis. There's postpartum depression.
Well, there's also prepartum.
So she was depressed prior to she got pregnant.
Prior to giving birth, and
So
prior to
so I had that.
prior to the next menstruation. Yes.
Okay. Now that's postpartum.
Oh yeah. Hey, look at that.
Postpartum. You're talking about prepartum. So you're saying like during the pregnancy there's depression. Yeah, women go through depression during the pregnancy.
Hey, look at that.
But there's a
Isn't that
difference
weird?
with postpartum. We're talking about their hormones. It's a whole different ballgame.
Wait, their
can't-
hormones
Yes.
are doing that during pregnancy.
Talking about afterwards, getting adjusted.
Well,
to
I
no
know
longer
you want
having
to
a child.
Try to focus on that,
My
but I'm
gosh.
saying it happens pre.
There's
as
no
well.
There's no
There-
prepartum psychosis.
Show
talking
me
about
a
psychosis.
one doctor that says that.
What if there is somebody who is mentally ill and they were on birth control? You don't know everybody's personal situation as to why they're having an
No,
ED.
but their doctor would, and that's why this is important, because
That's not
I
necessarily
couldn't
true.
diagnose somebody with postpartum either.
That's not necessarily true. You're wrong.
What do you-
A
then-
lot of women don't report their
Then
mental
your
illnesses.
postpartum wouldn't have no bearing either.
Oh my gosh, maybe your wife is bipolar depressive. Does she have a depression?
So
Is she-
everybody
is
who's
she depressed
pregnant
all the time?
has been bipolar?
No, I'm asking you. Does she
No.
suffer from depression?
No.
So she just suffered through depression while she was pregnant.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm getting something.
I actually didn't even come up here to talk about abortion. I came.
Oh.
AB. I came up here to talk about the VA
Okay, what about the VA?
and how Trump has helped the VA.
How has he helped the VA?
The VA has the highest trust in healthcare and disability ratings, and also he has upped disability ratings for. But yeah, I know you're looking up stuff, so I'll
I mean, I've seen where El Trompo has taken away. Are you a veteran?
I am.
So I have seen where there's been a lot of veteran benefits that have been taken away. For instance, I live in Military City, USA. So we had an emergency room over in what was it? Is it hold on real quick. I think it's what is it? I forgot. It's in the south side of San Antonio. It's where all the pilots come through.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got you.
Give me 1 second. 1 second, huh? Sorry about that. Yeah, so I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, do you not know that? Yeah. Trump took money from the VA.
Well,
He also, took away from, those who have mental health, issues that they need.
wrong. That's wrong.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, that's completely false, because I actually have that, and mine was increased.
Where do you live
I get
again?
paid more money. Huh?
Where do you live again? What state?
I live in Massachusetts.
Okay, every state
But,
differs. I realize that, right? Or
You're
each city.
correct. Everybody in Texas, in Pennsylvania, in California, in Oklahoma, Wyoming, Michigan, and others have Yeah, and also the entirety of the VA trust healthcare has gone up to 93%, and the rest of the VA disability and everything has gone up to 82%, which is the highest. And I can tell you
I thought
that
100% was
with
the
the
highest, right? No? 100%?
no, I'm talking about the polling,
Oh, okay,
the
gotcha.
VA trust polling, how they favor the favorability. I'm not saying like people's individual
VA cases?
disability.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I used to work for the VA, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
so let's see here.
Thank you for that. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
absolutely. It was my pleasure. Oh, thank you for your services, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
I saw somebody. The source is the VA.gov and military.gov.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm sorry
It
for the
was a
background
slight
noise.
decline from 2025 to 2026, but it went from 81 to 82, and both of those were still higher than previous.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my daughter real quick. It's a poll, not a statistic. It's so true.
That's what I said.
Yeah, it's a poll, not a statistic. So
Yeah, it's a poll from the veterans who. Yeah, it's a poll from veterans. I would say that the veterans know how well their VA is doing.
let's see here. So veterans were exempt from the work requirements up until last September under the One Big Bullshit Bill Act. That ended the exemption
That was great.
for veterans who do need SNAP. I want veterans.
Me too.
Yeah. So let's see here. One moment.
If you can work and you're taking advantage of the VA, then you should fucking get to work.
Hold on. How does somebody take advantage of the VA? Because I know that when I would
Wait, hold on.
triage
You worked for the
VA,
VA, right?
yeah, when I would triage VA,
You've
VA
never seen
applications,
anybody. So you haven't seen how many people were in 100% disabled in the VA and didn't deserve it whatsoever?
difficult.
You didn't see any of those?
Very difficult. That was very, very seldom. I'd see that. Very
Come
seldom.
on.
No, I'm not.
Really?
I'm being 100%
As a
true.
veteran, I see them all the time.
That's because they
I see
probably
people who are.
They are more likely than not to be disabled or fit that
No.
that criteria. Yes.
I see
know,
them.
because I processed it and I would yay or nay their account. Very rare, especially someone who is just got out of the military to get full 100% veteran disability.
Well, that's not true at all,
Now,
especially seeing
you're
the
talking
last
about-
6 years.
You're talking
No.
about. Hold on.
Go ahead.
You realize that not all disabilities are visible, right?
Yes. Actually, most of my disability is mental. I understand that. But most of these people who are on 100% disabled have never been overseas. They were cooks. And they served food wrong. Or were upset that they were making food. And that is where the last decade of disability went.
Okay, can you provide a source to back that up? And I'll wait while we're on. I'm gonna introduce Pool. Hi, Pool. How you doing?
Hey, Riot. I'm okay for now.
Mm-hmm.
I am having a little back pain,
I'm sorry.
being from my
Good.
100% disabled. that somebody is gonna look at and say that I'm using the VA and taking advantage of the VA, being that I fell out the plane and my shoe, it was open, but I hit the ground so hard I was paralyzed for like 9 hours. And then they tell me that I have no bruising or anything. But since that day, I've been having back spasms, and some days I have better than other days. I'm on my prescription.
Right.
I get migraines from being in one of the WARs, and because they didn't take care of their chemical weapons that was out in the air. So I've been
Mm-hmm.
getting migraines since
I got
then.
it. The
But I'm
VA
taking
Office
advantage
of
of the VA.
Inspector
Hold on,
General.
sir. I haven't
Sorry
even
about
talked to you yet. Thank you. And and it took me a while to actually get this. I had to suffer through about, I think it was like 10 years after I got out of the military, of getting jobs and getting either fired or I had to quit because my back locked up and I couldn't do the work anymore. And they was getting tired of me going to the hospital, going to, get checked out. I only had like 10% when I got out. They only gave me 10%,
Yeah.
being that I had to, and my hand was broken. And let's see, what else? Yeah, I developed asthma when I was in North Carolina because some kind of hay fever happens in a season, and my body wasn't used to it, so I caught asthma and started having asthma attacks while I was in there. I even got one of the jumps when I got all dressed up. Took about 2.5 hours to get all that equipment on, and we get up in the plane, and all of a sudden, I have an asthma attack and pass out. And they thought I was dying, so they was trying to bring me back and all this stuff, pouring water on me and everything. They told me after I woke up in the ambulance that the plane had to land on the tarmac and meet the ambulance to take me out. But
Wow.
I'm taking advantage of the
But you're probably
VA,
fake. You're
and
faking all that.
so finally,
I'm sorry. I gotta go.
yeah,
Oh,
finally,
Yeah.
hold on,
Oh,
sir, hold on. You need
Office,
to hear all of
I
this
got
before
the
you
Office
comment.
of Inspector
Sir,
General and the Governmental of
you need to
Encounter.
hear all of it before you comment. Oh my goodness.
mm-hmm.
You can
Fellow
look
veteran,
and get the
don't
sources.
get your heels
It's
clipped.
right there.
Hear all of it
Back
before you comment.
in a
Thank you
little bit
very
if
much. So then, when I come home, not only losing those jobs, did he leave?
He did.
He left Riot.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my goodness,
Oh, I
because
wonder
you
why.
worked in there with VA,
I
and
sure
I
did.
appreciate you so much for that.
I love
And
it.
me having a surgery on on my foot, and
Mm-hmm.
they treated me so good. And this was before Trump got in there, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
And they treated me so good. They had staff. We were staffed up at that hospital, that VA hospital, and doing my clinic visits and not
Yep.
missing them and all kinds of stuff going on. They finally got a good medicine to work on my migraines to keep them under control. They didn't get rid of them.
Right.
I still get them,
Right.
but they gave me medicine. The VA did that, and
Yeah.
they had great staff. We're short staffed now
Yeah.
because cutting funding and lying and then sending more troops overseas and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, he get up here and he get to complain and then say someone is taking advantage of the VA. Oh my goodness. See,
It pisses me
people
off.
like him, people like him, I don't mind him coming up and riot, but
Right.
sometimes the lies kind of get to me, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when I pop up on this.
Well,
I
you have
pop
the
up because
right.
I come up for a
I
reason.
know.
And I'm sorry, Riot. I don't mean to
No.
chase him away.
No, 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 no. That was him. He was just scared. He just knew that you were was another veteran
And
coming
goes
up
through,
here.
and
Yep.
and not that I'm sad every day. Yeah, and not that I'm sad every day, Riot,
Mm-hmm.
because when I do go in there and I see the people that, even the volunteers, because they have volunteers, people that
Yeah.
come in and just give their time to help out veterans, little school kids writing letters and birth Christmas cards, and
Yep.
they send them to hopefully either veteran to get it when they coming in for the pass that out to us, and now we have a shortage of that, and he think it's okay
I know.
to have someone that we wasn't even supposed to let in because anyone that tries to overturn our government, we wasn't supposed to let him in there.
That part,
But he
boy.
got in there, and if he's supporting him, he's not a good veteran.
That's right.
So I don't mean to talk too much,
Oh, that's
Riot,
fine.
but
I was about to go
I
with the
try. You
oath.
know how much I support you.
I love you, Pooh. I love you so much. And and I love all my veterans, but when you come in here talking that
Yeah,
boo schnizzle,
yeah.
okay, no, because I'm gonna tell you,
I love you, Riot.
I love you too, because I worked for the active duty unit, and it's a very fast-paced unit, and I would ensure that when I would speak to these active duty soldiers, I'm like, are you sure this is all you want to report? They're like, "What do you mean, ma'am?" I said, "I'm talking about to gray hair all the way to hemorrhoids, okay? Ingrown toenails, all of it. Think about what is going to affect you in the future because that's what's going to determine your benefits in the future if something were to come up. Your feet, your knees, any and everything that you possibly can. Just really think about it before you go and just submit this, VA, your start of your VA application." And they were like, okay, don't triage that yet." I'm like, that's what I'm telling you. You might want to think about that real quick before you submit this. And only because I care. Because I care about veterans and I care about their future and I care about how it's not just what's affecting them now, but what will eventually affect them, like asbestos and all sorts of shit that people don't really realize or care enough to realize. Let me go ahead and let Liam come up. Papa! Hi, Papa. I love you. Is Papa muted? Oh, he is.
How you
And
doing?
how you doing, Papa? I had to freaking restart because somebody reported the live. So everybody, let's get to the tapping and sharing, guys. Hit that arrow at the bottom right corner, repost it to your followers, copy the link, add it to your story. That all counts as a share. Don't forget about the daily heart. You can find at the top left corner next to my name. There's an orange heart, but you won't see it unless you give me a follow, City. So hit that red follow button, tap on that orange heart, join my team with the daily heart me. Also in the little gifting area, if you want to send team gifts, there, look below after you send the daily heart me. It says exclusives with a red dot. If you tap on that, you can send team gifts. Or if you look in the regular gallery, there is a purple heart and it says facts. Riot Mike. That also is considered a team present. Also, please don't forget to check out my link. It's in the bio if you would like to support Riot and my live stream. The link is in the bio. I also have a paying it forward donation. You can go ahead and support. I have 3 different forms of payment there. Just let me know in the note you want it to go to feeding those in need. Liam, go ahead and introduce yourself, age, date, who you voted for, all that good stuff.
We talked before. I wanted to finish what we were talking about, but I
Yeah.
won't say the K word.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. But just
Okay.
introduce yourself because there might be new people here in the live who didn't.
I'm 19. I live in Connecticut.
And you voted for
We were talking about
Did you vote for
AB.
Trump?
No, I couldn't.
But you support him.
Mm.
So you want to go back to the AB talk?
Yeah, we were talking about the difference between a person being raped and it still being conceived and non. And then you mentioned pain meds. I mean, not pain meds. Hold on. Birth control.
Right. I just
But it's
had it
still
on.
immoral. But
What
we
is your
also talked about you thought it was better to get an AB and live with the guilt for your whole life that your kid doesn't get to live than putting it up for adoption, knowing that it'll have a better life and still live.
How can you speak on a woman's behalf when you wouldn't know? Have you ever adopted a child? Put your child up for adoption as a male?
No.
Okay, so why would you suggest a woman to do that? First of
Why would
all,
you suggest a woman to not have a kid
I
and live
didn't
with the guilt?
suggest that. I just respect
Yes, you did.
her. No, I said respect her decision.
So you think it's better to do that than uh, put it up for adoption to live?
I said I respect her decision. What I think, moralistically or not, doesn't matter. Facts over feelings. So
I'm not giving feelings. I'm giving facts.
what? They're
Was
both
it?
psychologically screwing. It's both a psychological effing. They're both a
I mean,
psychological fucking to the head.
Yeah, but you have to pick one. Wouldn't you rather have your kid stay alive?
Why are you saying that a woman has to pick one? Just the fact
I
that
mean,
their body goes
what are
through
their other options?
changes, just the fact that a woman's body goes through changes, the fact that they literally are deformed, okay? The
What do you mean?
deformity happens slowly, but their body becomes deformed. You realize
What
that
does?
their hips come out of place and whatnot, slowly but surely. There's a lot of pain and suffering that a woman goes through just bearing a child. No one's gonna tell me because I have 5 kids and I didn't have twins.
Then don't have sex.
They were all 5 separate pregnancies.
Then why don't you get
Then don't
clipped?
have sex.
Then yes, then
Then
get
why
your
don't you get clipped?
thank you, Papa.
What? Then what?
Snip, snip.
Then what? Then why don't I what?
Go get snip,
Why don't you
snip.
get snipped?
Because I know how to wear condoms.
Condoms
And
break all the time.
yeah, but they're
Condoms
more
come off
reliable
real
than
easy.
not having kids at all ever.
Then goes what? It's reversible.
You know, getting a snip doesn't actually do anything. You could still get super drunk at a party and you could still have a kid. But that doesn't do
Same
anything.
goes
And
for a woman
so you
who's
guys
on birth
believe that
control
all men
or
should be
who
snipped?
had do you hold on? You believe all women should have every child if they don't want to? That's what you're believing. So if
I mean,
that's the case,
it's
then we
not that
believe
hard to let them
it's
live
not
and put
that
them up
hard
for
for you to snip
adoption.
snip. It's an outpatient
If they don't want,
procedure.
How does that affect? Like, how does that correlate at all?
Correlate so you don't
if they
go
don't,
sick
what
and
if they don't
dingling.
want to carry it for 9 months?
What?
Exactly.
What if they don't want to carry it for 9 months?
And get an abortion in the first week, that's still horrible. Don't
Okay,
even do
well,
that.
if they're going to get an abortion, I'd rather have them have an abortion than have a kid
Thank
that's
you.
not wanted.
Or just hold it and not have the guilt for your whole life.
Okay, so
It's the same
and
thing as a
again, go back to Republicans bitching about Americans or people in general being on SNAP and Medicaid. Not only that, but the big bullshit bill is cutting all of that, right? Because people are bitching about it. So you want someone who knows that they cannot financially care for this child, and they end up getting on SNAP or Medicaid, and but y'all are bitching about it. One or two. What if
Do you
this
think it's the woman's
person
decision?
is an addict, and she doesn't want to put her child through that, and she doesn't want to give birth to an addicted baby and put it up for adoption? Save the child the pain.
Save the child the pain when they're literally going to live.
Oh
Liam,
my God.
you do know a child is a parasite until it can live on its own, right? It's a
Not a
parasite.
parasite.
Yes, it is, because it has to have a host to live. The host is the mother. It's a parasite. Got it?
Yeah.
So when you
And that
go in
only
there in the first couple of
it's
months,
only
you're
a couple
removing a
weeks that you have to
parasite.
keep them for, and then you put it up for adoption. Is that worse than killing it? I mean, is that worse than taking
Why
its
don't you
life?
have a baby, then come back and tell us about abortion? Because right now you're a man, you don't know a goddamn thing about it.
Then
This
why
is
do you?
pissing me off. All you men coming in bitching about abortion when you don't know a goddamn thing about it.
I know a thing
You
about
didn't
it.
know that a baby was a parasite. You don't know nothing.
I
So
don't
why
think it
don't
should
you
be
just
defined
mosey
as
along
that.
and go find another fucking hole to crawl in and bitch someplace
I don't think it
else?
should be defined as a parasite.
We don't care about
I
your
don't care what
thoughts.
you care. It's what it
Okay, of
is.
course you
It's
don't
a
care about my
scientific
thoughts.
term, dumbass. It's scientific term. If it's a parasite, that's what doctors call it.
Okay, if it's a
For
scientific
Christ's
term,
sakes, dude,
It's
get
true.
over it.
but you don't even. There's no difference if a woman is raped and it still gets conceived than a
There is a
regular.
big difference. Did you know that
So,
rapists can actually try to get they can try to get oh my gosh, rights to that child? Did you know that? I mean, would that be okay with you? The rapist having some rights over that baby, considering
They
that
don't.
it was conceived due to a grape that that person committed on that woman?
That's easily avoidable in court.
so are
No,
people on life support parasites?
Hmm?
Can they live on their own?
Do they have a host? What a parasite is, Lucas. And I haven't introduced you, by the way. Everybody double tap the screen, share the live, all that good. Let's do all the good. Don't forget to check my link. It's in the bio if you would like to. Guys, I'm sorry, over in the Tubi. Hello. Sparky's back. What's up?
This kid's
Rest in
gonna vote
peace,
for the
Alex
demon
Peretti, for
again.
sure. For sure. Yes, we need to talk facts over feelings, Tiff. Straight facts. I don't want to hear about your fifis. I don't care about, oh, well, I think it should be this way or I would think it should be that way. It's facts over feelings, okay?
Okay, so people
And
on life
Lucas, hold
support
on.
need something to help them.
That's not a host.
I'm muting me, you
Oh,
dumb bitch.
okay. Well, hold on. Listen, you're gonna call me a bitch. Make sure you call me Mrs.
Bitch.
Badass Bitch. So, bye, little
So
pussy.
people on life support need a
Hey,
system to help keep
hey,
them alive.
hey. Have you ever been deported by a Mexican?
I'm legal.
You have today, bitch, with no due process. Hello, goodbye.
That was awesome.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
legal here, bitch.
We're not legal up in here, okay, mother blubber? Move it along, okay? Go on to the next migration, okay, bitch? Just saying.
She's border patrol here.
That's right. We don't play, okay? We got our own ICE, okay? Here, don't fucking play. Hello, goodbye. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so Liam, what were you saying right now? At the end of the day, Papa, you don't have to. Papa, I love you. You don't have to tap when you're up here.
Abortion is immoral, and it's the taking of
We are
a
not
human
talking.
body's right.
Okay, when you came to join my live, I know you read the prompt, right? What does it say underneath it? Facts over feelings. Okay,
That's
'cause I have a
not.
lot of fifis about what's going on right now with, this ridiculous deportation bullshit. Okay, I have a lot of fifis that I could talk to you about the e-files. I have a lot of
You're using
fifis
feelings over
regarding this
facts.
entire administration, but do you hear me talking about that? No, you're in your feelings, so get out of your
You're
feelings.
using
Okay,
feelings over facts.
how?
You are everything you said.
What? That is the
You were talking
woman's
about you don't know what
choice.
it's like to be a
Get
woman.
over it. You don't. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Is that not a fact, or are you a woman?
Papa Pollock doesn't know what it's like.
Are you a woman? And no, it's
No.
exactly, Joe.
And
Okay,
the
so that's
left
a
believes
fact.
that you can be if you say it, and that's not true.
Daniel, we
So
don't care what you say.
yeah.
Oh, Lucas, you want me to okay, so I mean,
Not a
until
parasite.
Lucas,
Cry.
until you're able to have a civil discussion and or conversation, you will be muted for the rest of this live. You don't even have your Fifth Amendment has been revoked. Okay, so moving forward, and your first. Here. You can request backup, Buttercup, but no
Are you
guaranteed.
just
By the way, Galaxy equals guest gone, and then Galaxy equals guest back on. There's no guarantee you won't be kicked off again.
Now she
Anyways,
didn't work his Fifth Amendment out.
for real. So I
are
don't
you
know,
just
Liam.
My lawyer said I can't say that.
Liam, are you stuck on abortion? I mean, are you stuck on that?
I just want to know why you think it's better than.
I think it's the woman's right. Actually,
Do you
it
think it's
is the
healthcare?
woman's
Do you
right.
think it's healthcare?
At the end of the day, it is the woman's right, whether you like it or not. All right, guys, I'm checking out some stuff here.
Hey, Liam, I'm gonna answer a question for you. How does Papa know about how the woman feels? That's because he listens and he researched doctors and what doctors say. And it is a healthcare procedure, sir. Who you think does it? It has to be a doctor. No one can just walk in there and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this." I mean, if you use a little common sense and you listen, sometimes you might learn something. Because I'm gonna tell you, this is a woman's right, and it's the situation, because sometimes situations happen and they learn something, and that's the better choice to do. If you don't understand that, I don't even know why you keep asking. That means people are telling you stuff and then you're in ignoring it. You just ignore it.
Yeah. That's so true.
Deadpool, you
I ignore
go ahead.
anything.
Deadpool, you'd be surprised how many men come up here and fight over abortion. It drives
Crazy.
me crazy.
Me too.
They don't know a goddamn thing about it. Never had a kid, but they want to fight over abortion. They want to argue over it. Just like Liam.
Right.
He wants to argue, he's trying to tell me, oh, it's not a parasite. Motherfucker, go back to school and learn science, okay? Take a health class.
For real.
Learn something.
You still can. It's never too late.
Because apparently you napped through that part. I didn't.
Me too, Papa.
You also look like you're like 80, so.
I look like I'm 80.
Oh, Papa.
Dude, I'm not 80 either. I'm
Papa is
68.
not no 80.
And I could probably whip your ass.
Papa ain't no 80. Hello, goodbye. What? Jeffrey, go ahead and introduce yourself. Age, state, and who you voted for. Get it, Lewis. Get it, Lewis. Lewis don't play. He's got
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Didn't we invite him last time? And like he has all this shit to talk in the freaking live, but he doesn't want to.
Yeah, and then he comes up here and just does this shit. Yeah, he's done it before.
You said puss puss. You said puss puss. So with that being said, Jeffrey, then you don't get to talk in the chat either. So we're gonna go ahead and mute you for that. Because let's see here. And Daniel has a lot to say. Daniel, come on up. Don't be afraid. Danny. I'm just a woman. And yes, AB is definitely not used for birth control. Absolutely not. And like I said, when I was younger, when I was 19, y'all, I was younger. I thought until I, with my first year in college and I started to do all this research on it, and what I thought was wrong, 100% incorrect. So Liam left because he had nothing else to say. You don't understand the laws or court. LOL. Ha 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 ha. Understand the laws or court. What are you
Hey, I got a lot to
Anyway,
say.
what's up, D? Introduce yourself, age, state, and who you voted for.
24, Illinois, Donald J. Trump. Let's talk about Dr. Fauci and how he got up there and pleaded the fifth to all those damn questions.
Why are we going to talk about Fauci? That's old news.
He's one of yours. He got up there in Washington D.C. and pleaded the fifth to all those damn questions. He's evil.
Because he's been asked all them questions already.
Yep.
That's why he pleaded the fifth. They can't find anything on him, so they just keep dragging him up there. They couldn't find anything the first time they drug him up there. So he pleaded the fifth to all the questions. And he's going to keep pleading the fifth to all the fucking questions.
No, because he's guilty.
No, he's not guilty. He cured the goddamn thing. If not, you'd be dead, bitch.
No, I wouldn't, old bastard.
Yeah, you would. And I got your old bastard.
Why
It's
do you
dangling,
call
buddy.
Papa old? Like, y'all little kids, listen, when I was freaking younger, I never even thought that age is old to me. Like, to me, old is like, all right, when you're like 70, like early 70s, okay, now you're starting to get there, okay? But, like, not
I don't even know how old
but
he is.
he's wiser and has more knowledge and is more, like, why would you not want to take it from the older gentleman who's more knowledgeable, who's wiser than you?
Can I tell you that? Can I tell you why? Because he called me the B word. And when he called me the B word, he lost all credibility while he sits up here and sounds like he's choking on his dentures in his mouth.
He doesn't have dentures. And if he does, that's because he has cancer.
Okay, so you like the insult game, huh, Sam? All right, Sam, let me explain something to you. The right to plead the fifth is afforded to everyone in this country. So why are you complaining about a man that's using his right? And we're innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, sir. So if they want to prove him guilty, if they want him to be guilty just because he pleaded fifth and they don't have any evidence or whatever they're doing, they don't have him in the court in front of a judge and then prove it that he's guilty, guess what? He's innocent. He's innocent. So you can say that all you want, but it doesn't mean anything because he's innocent and he can plead a fifth. That's all right in this country, and everyone get to use it when they want to, no matter how much you want to cry about it.
Hold
And
on, Pool.
also,
Didn't Epstein plead the fifth? Like every question that
yeah,
they asked him, I
Didn't
recall.
Trump do it also?
Yeah,
Didn't Trump do it also?
yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He did. He
yes,
did. He did.
And D, the only reason they keep bringing him up is because Trump wants to take the credit for curing COVID. Sorry, he didn't do it. It was Faust.
Yes, they did. Dr. Fauci is a moron.
No, he did. No. Back up, son. No, he didn't.
Mm.
Wise up. Listen to the old man. He's wiser, smarter, been places you haven't, seen things you haven't, done things
Bullshit.
you haven't.
That's what
Bullshit.
Pablo-
Want to bet me?
No, I'm good. I don't want your social security checks.
saying I want.
You don't need
I
my
want
social security check. I'll drink you under the table. I'll smoke you under the table. I'll
Ooh,
fucking eat guppies until you fucking pass out.
get it, Papa. He ain't playing. I know Papa's real about that.
And probably I'll fuck you.
Oh,
Papa, you my husband with that shit.
Your shit don't even work, man. Shut up.
Why are you so
It
mad?
bothered you. You shut the fuck up.
Me, Unc.
hey, Sam, I'm gonna give you
Oh,
some
dude,
more
I'm 6'4",
information.
235, got hands like frying pans. I'm pretty sure I could shut you the fuck up.
You definitely couldn't. You could try. On my mama.
No, I'll do it. I poured concrete for 40 years. What the fuck do you do? Jack off in the corner?
I make a decent amount of money, old man. Trust me. I'm not broke.
No, you didn't make the money I made, Jack.
I bet I do.
I was union.
I bet I do.
No, I bet you didn't.
I bet I do.
I bet you didn't. How much you make an hour?
A decent amount. A lot more than you.
No, you're a coward to say it because you know I'll beat you.
You won't, old man.
Yeah,
I think he went.
I made $55 an hour plus benefits. What'd you make?
You don't make no 65 an hour. You're full of shit.
Yes, he did.
I was union. I'm a union concrete finisher. Yeah, I did, Jack.
You did, old man. You don't need more though.
I'm retired, you
He's
dumb
reti-
fuck.
He's retired, D. What the hell? You're barely starting to live. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find something that will like not be so blurry when I try to like. post
D,
these.
I have built high rises. I have built Kansas Speedway. I have built soccer fields. I have built baseball fields. I have built warehouses. So fuck off, okay? When you can beat that, speak.
You think I give
Until
a
then,
fuck?
shut the
You think
fuck
I give a
up.
fuck,
I
old
don't
man?
care
Fuck
what you
you.
have to say. Be quiet. You've been up here before. You're just nothing but all mouth, no action. You never bring any proof, so shut up.
I did. Dr. Fauci did plead the fifth. Fuck you talking about?
Well, everybody knew that. Goddamn, that's been on CNN for a fucking day.
Yeah, I
for
seen
real.
Fox News. Fox News was talking.
So you don't like listening either.
See,
I
that's
guess
what you
it's
don't know.
crazy.
It's not Fox News anymore, you dumbass. It's Fox Entertainment because he lost it. He can't call himself Fox News because he had to pay $75 million to the goddamn place that sold the voting machines because they talk shit on it. So he had to pay. Now he lost his Fox News. Now they have to be called Fox Entertainment. Understand? Do we have this now? This is
Yes,
why
Papa.
I'm smarter than you because I pay attention. You don't. You ain't got a fucking
And I pay
clue.
fucking taxes,
So
Oh,
what?
well, goddamn. Good for you. Everybody that's on this panel pays taxes.
For real. I
You
I'm just saying,
dumbass.
like,
Jesus.
you pay
Move
taxes,
along,
okay.
Sonny. Move
Like,
along.
right?
You're too young to be in here. You're too dumb.
Yeah, fuck you, old man.
Yeah, you can call me old man all you want.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he calls, says it and then he leaves, runs like a
I
bitch.
know he said it. He said bye. Hey guys, look at me in the camera. Do I look too bright? I'm trying to make sure.
I
I
always thought you was pretty smart.
Oh shit, he's coming back up here. I appreciate you, Papa. You're so cute. I
Hey,
love
I'm
you.
back, old man. I'm not running from your old ass.
Why did you run right now then?
You should. And if you saw me, you would.
I look red levels. Thank you.
Bitch, I wouldn't run from shit.
You just ran
I
right
came
now.
back. No, I got shit to go do. I
You
got
don't
some
run
money
from
to go
shit,
make.
then you must eat it. Or step in it. You know the old Cheech and Chong thing? Does it smell like dog shit?
You're gonna
It'll smell like
choke on
dog
your
shit.
dentures, old man, if you keep talking shit. I'm telling you.
Did you taste it? Does it taste like dog shit? Yeah, it tastes like dog shit. Good thing he didn't step in that dog shit. Guess he didn't know the old Cheech and Chong.
No, he did. I remember. Is it good now, Lobos?
Perfect.
It's okay. 'Cause the other one was too red.
Yeah, you was too orangey.
I was too orangey. Okay, yeah, we're not trying to look like the
Yeah.
orange bitch. Okay. Yeah.
No, I was gonna say you look good. That's your normal.
This
You
is my
look normal now.
Okay, thank you, Papa. Because this new TikTok studio is a whole different ball game, y'all. And every time I try to post my clips, because I want to post clips, it looks too blurry, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to blur the background and make sure we get the attention up here. No new wars was a lie. That part, V-Dub, straight facts. There you go. Everybody coming on through. If anybody on the tube, dang, I had more people on the tube earlier, but this whole thing that cut me off messed me up. Everybody, we're at 12K likes. Let's push this out. Let's go ahead and let's get to 20K likes, y'all. It's the only way we'll stay out to the FYP so I can get people to come and talk to me. MAGA, Trump supporters, Republican, you're welcome to join the panel. There's a pink and blue figure at the bottom of your device. Just tap on it once. You don't got to do it twice. I'll bring you right on up so we can have a civil debate and or conversation. Anybody going through the tube, if you see a phone number up there, you are more than welcome to call that number and we can have a civil debate and or conversation. Also on the tube, if you go to the comments area down at the bottom right corner, there's a heart. You can tap on that heart and that also likes the live on the Tubi. I'm gonna throw that out there. So we got J Man up here, which last time he was talking lots of pooey, but it's okay. Come on through, J Man. Age, state, and who you voted for.
68 New Jersey, Donald Trump.
Okay, so this time we're gonna
I
act like we're
wasn't.
68, right? And we're not gonna be like
Yeah, I think you
screaming and all that,
mistaken me for
right? Okay.
somebody.
So why do you
I
still
never
support El
screamed.
Trompo?
Well, I don't know what it means in English. What does that mean? What that word
Context
just
clues.
said.
Context
Trump.
clues. I said, why do you support El Trompo? Or I'm gonna say La Trompa. That's better, y'all. Right? That did you do? La Trompa, y'all. Yeah. So why do you still support La
I don't.
Trompa?
I don't speak Spanish. Well, I don't know if I support him. I support Trump.
Wasn't Spanish.
So
Just
I just
made
want
up.
to.
Just made up. La Trompa, Joe.
Oh, okay. I don't know. You said it was. You said it was Spanish. Anyway, to your point that you just brought up, and I love this one. Trump said no new wars, correct?
Tyler.
Trump said
What he said.
shiny,
Get it, Tyler.
shiny object syndrome. So Trump said no new
What did
wars,
he do?
and right? Did he also
He
say
went out and
no
started a
new?
war.
Did he also say no new endless wars?
Oh, he said no new war. Sorry, buddy. Nice try. I watched the
Actually,
debate.
he said both.
Can't prance.
Actually, he
Can't
said
prance.
both. He said
You can't prance around that. He said
he's
no new endless
he,
wars.
No, I watched the
no. He said
debates. He said
you're
no
right.
new wars.
Allow me to get to my point. Let's just
He said
feelers.
both. He said both.
You will not stipulate. He also said no new. He said both. Correct. Thank you very much, host. Now, can I ask you, very intelligent
He
people,
also said gas
what's
prices would go down, but they
the
didn't.
definition? No. What's the definition of war?
The definition of war?
Anybody?
Well, usually, war is when two countries are in conflict with one another, and there is a lot of lives lost. We just got out of a 20-plus
Yeah.
year war.
No,
Okay.
that was a
All right.
conflict.
So here's my point. Here's my point. I don't disagree with you between conflict and war. We are at war. Here's my problem. You guys never think about this. This is not a new war. We have been at war with Iran since 1979. This is not a new war, nor will it
We've
be
been in a
endless.
verbal war with them. A verbal war.
Say that again?
We've been in a
You've been at a
verbal war with them.
What
We
do you- what
haven't
do you-
never.
Really? What do you call the 200 plus Marines that were killed in Beirut? What do you call that? What do you call?
Why are we in Beirut?
and their minions setting
Why
off.
are we? Let me
Say
put it
again,
this
sir.
way: why in the hell are we in the Middle East at all? Is that any of our business?
Well, no.
Is the Middle
No,
East any of
you're
our
deflecting.
business?
My point.
No, I'm not. I
You're
want to know what
deflecting.
why
Yes,
you
you are.
think we belong in the Middle East.
No, I'm asking you whether or not we're in a new
You're
war.
talking about conflicts.
We're not
There's
in a new
been
war.
military conflicts and
Oh, now you
counterterrorism
want to wait. Now
operations
you want to.
since 1979, but not an actual war.
Okay. So now you want to. You guys were yelling and screaming that this was not a conflict, that it was a war, because that's why I asked you for the definition of war. We've been at war since 1979 with Iran.
No,
They have
sir.
killed thousands
No,
of
sir.
American
We
people.
have been in war
This
since
is
1954.
on that. Okay, go ahead.
We have been in war since 1954.
No, we haven't been. I
Yes, we
I would
have.
disagree.
There's
Just
been
because we took-
Korea.
just
There's
because we-
been There's been Vietnam. Then there's been Afghanistan. We have been in war since 1954, sir. Really, if you want to go
Are
at
you
it, we've been in war since 1942.
Are we drawing this with crayons to make all these? We're talking about Iran. We're talking about Donald Trump's comments about no new wars, and you guys are up in arms that he created a new war in Iran. He did not. This is an ongoing war since 1979 where we lost thousands of people. You don't want to call that a war. You call
And
that a
again,
conflict.
I ask you, why did we lose them 1,000 people? We're in a place we shouldn't be in. There's no reason for us to stick our nose into the Middle East except for one thing: oil. That's why we're fighting, is oil.
Well, I'm older than.
Tell me
I was
I'm wrong. Tell me
I
I'm
was
wrong.
born
I'm
before
68. I'm the
yesterday.
same age
I was
you are,
born
Bob,
before
motherfucker.
yesterday,
So here
and
we go. Are we? What are we fighting over? What is it?
Well, okay, but hang
It's
on.
oil,
Here's
isn't
what
it?
here's what we're
Am I
discussing.
wrong?
Host,
No. I'm
I
asking you
came
a
up to talk
question.
to
Are
you,
we
to
fighting
debate
over
you.
oil? Is that why we're in the Middle East?
I
You
will
can't
get to
answer
your
it because
answer.
you
I will
know
get to
if
your
you answer
question.
it, you're going to be wrong, and that's going to make you look wrong.
So what is the purpose of a debate when you don't allow anybody to speak?
Okay, well,
What you guys want to do, if you really don't want to, you don't want a conversation.
I do, J-Man.
No, you want to bullshit. I'm telling you facts.
That's true. Papa don't play. So I'm going to go back to what you were saying, about the war. So the reason why this current conflict is considered a war is
With Iran since 1970. War. No,
can you let me finish here? So here's why. The US and Iran are directly using military force
Because why?
against each other.
That wasn't me.
Okay, that's why this conflict is considered a war. This is no longer
was
like
Beirut?
unlimited. It's no longer limited to proxy groups, okay, or isolated incidents. Okay, it has included. Let me go ahead and tell you: U.S. airstrikes, Iran missiles and drone attacks against U.S. forces, U.S. interception of Iranian missiles, sustained military operations over an extended period. And so that level of military engagement is why many describe it as a war. Now, Congress has not declared war. And if you want to know what the actual definition of war means, it means an open armed conflict between two countries, nations, or groups. And I think I stated that in my own words earlier when you asked. Let me introduce the new guest here. Dare, are you a Trump supporter?
Hell yeah.
How old are you, and what state are you chiming in from? J man, give me a hush.
36.
Hold on, real quick, Dare. Shush up, dude, or I'm gonna just drop. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this shit. I asked you when you came up here to please stop doing that bullshnizzle, and there you are again. Papa having a freaking and on my mods having to mute you over and over again, bro. Okay, so Dare, I'm sorry. You said 36, and where are you from?
In Miami. I live in a skyrise in Miami.
Miami.
Yeah.
Get it? Okay, why do
Yeah.
you still support the trompo? I'm sorry, la trompa.
I support Trump because, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. I feel like it is a war, and it's against Russia and China, and Iran is just the forefront. They're supplying Iran, and it all began with Biden, man. Biden, he ignited it, man, when he started giving Ukraine, you know, supplies and money, and
to
You
fight
do
against Russia.
you
So
do know that Iran give Russia drones, right? It's the other way around. We were giving them
yeah,
Russia.
yeah, they're
Iran
helping
was
each other. They're
giving
helping
them.
each other. They're helping each other, and Russia's giving Iran
Russia has
intelligence.
nothing
Hold on,
left.
old man. Hold on, old man. Calm
You
down.
call me old man again, motherfucker,
Russia,
and you're out of here.
listen. I know your dick can't get hard anymore. Relax.
No,
Just
my
relax,
dick gets
bro.
plenty hard, bitch. You want to find
That's a
out?
fucking lie. That's a
I'll
fucking
slap you
lie, bro.
upside the head with it.
That's a Oh yeah, my dick is bigger than your head. Don't make me give you a concussion. All right? Yeah, you like that. You like that, right? So relax, cause I'll constrict your neck
Dude,
with my cock.
I'm telling you, drones. Russia sent drone, or Iran sent drones to
They're
Russia.
helping each
Russia's
other, man.
out. Russia's
They're helping
out.
each other.
They have no more.
They're helping each other, man.
No,
So
they're
it's a
not,
war.
dude.
Yes, it is. Yes,
China
it is.
is helping us. Shit.
They're both helping each other, man. All three of them.
What's my violation for?
So what are you
Sorry,
talking about?
you know how it is, Papa,
Yeah.
harassment and
And,
it's stuck.
yo, why is your live glitching, right?
Hold on. Hold up.
It's glitching.
I know. Hold on. Why the fuck is it glitching? Hold on, guys.
Yeah, it's doing real bad for me. Oh goodness.
Jeez.